Off that 149-4 elimination win last week, he kicked home in 25-4. A serious group of sophomores are on the gate for the Pepsi North America Cup. They're off and pacing. Rocky Road Hanover from the outside is rolling out of there as Dunn commands him to go for and get that lead. Down the center, which way to the beach will pocket up early. And here outside third is Bulldog Hanover. Jameson will waste no time, no dilly-dallying here. Bulldog Hanover is charging up now to challenge. Into the turn they go. Rocky Road Hanover's got the lead, but it's Bulldog Hanover stepping up alongside him and now stepping by. Back into third is Which Way to the Beach, and Perfect Sting is fourth. Fifth inside to Desperate Man, then sixth in the backfield, Jimmy Connor B. Further back we go to find Better Sun, and further back towards the inside is a Buckabet Hanover. Next to last is Southwind Gendry, and issues in the backfield for Simon Says Hanover, who is plummeted to last. The opening quarter is 27-3, not enormous, but they move across the backstretch and chase Bulldog Hanover, who's got the racetrack, and he's got backstretch respect too. Leads by 2 lengths. Rocky Road Hanover second. Which Way to the Beach into third. Now first up, Perfect Sting fourth. Halftime, very sensible, 55-1. Going into the final turn, and it's Bulldog Hanover up front by a pair. Rocky Road Hanover tripping out in the pocket spot. Perfect Sting is first up from in third now. Desperate Man is lurking second over from in fourth. What a trip. Henry's mapped out for him. Back inside from in fifth. Locked and shuffled. Which Way to the Beach. Sixth inside Jimmy Connor B. Seventh and overlaid is Better Sun. Then it's a Buckabet Hanover. 3/4 of a mile, 122. 26-4. A big E-size third quarter there, and it's Bulldog Hanover coming into the stretch. Perfect Sting from first over. Rocky Road Hanover in the pocket spot. Still there at the rail is Bulldog Hanover. Perfect Sting. Off cutter, Desperate Man. And it's Desperate Man pacing up late for Henry coming on. Desperate Man on the far outside. Desperate Man. There's no desperation in those strides. He's a Pepsi North America Cup winner. And he scores in 1:49-3. Desperate Man.
Wow. Never expected that.
All right, we are up here. Randy, what a...
I'll take that.
Gotta give someone a hug for Trevor.
We did it.
Oh boy, I believe it.
All right, good luck. Guys, can we make a path here? Let's let the horse in.
Jay!
Where's Jay?
Where's Jay?
Jay!
Come back, Jay!
Jay! You guys, we need to take a couple steps back here. All right, we got everyone important there. All right, guys, can you come back?
Okay, looking at 5 in the blue.
First step.
First step. Looking at
All right. You take care of the horse, right? Yeah, right.
What a popular winner's circle here. I know all of Arthur, Ontario in this winner's circle here with Trevor Henry, Desperate Man. I know we've been talking about him in his 2-year-old campaign when he won a bunch of golds. He really impressed at 2, but take a huge step forward at 3. Talk me through him. I know you're particularly fond of this horse. I know how much this race means to you.
Yeah, he started off slow. They decided to keep him at home, and there was no racing through the pandemic, and that kind of hurt him at the start. He never had, the races in him. And as the year progressed, he got better, and, here he is today.
Second best in the elimination to Bulldog Hanover, able to turn the tables on him in the final when all the money's on the line for that $1 million. Perfectly mapped out trip, second over. Talk me through that. What went through your head in there, and when did you know you had the race in the bag?
Well, I had to get away, better than what I did last week. I had to have him forwardly placed. And he's a little tricky behind the car. He's funny. Last week, he kind of run behind the gate. I got him back pace, and I didn't want to rush him off his feet. I was just interested in making the final. Tonight, I said we got to have him closer. So, if he makes a mistake, he makes a mistake, but we got to be closer.
Now on to you, your first NA Cup. I know, being from Arthur, Ontario, I know how much a race like this means to you. If you had to put it into words, and I know how much it means for connections as well, and your connection with the Chickeens, how does it feel?
It feels great. Like, these people deserve it. They've been in the business a long time, had some hard times, and got lucky to get this horse. And I started at the bottom, and now I won the biggest one. So it's been great.
Really hasn't sunk in yet, has it?
Oh yeah, I don't get too crazy, but I will have a few beers later.
Rightfully so. Let's bring in John DeKeen here. Very excited to hear his thoughts. John, first things first, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Jam-packed winner's circle. I know how much this horse means to you. $20,000 purchase. And I read a little bit about the storyline, but really quickly, what's a fantastic story behind him? I know it was a little bit of a wedding gift.
I'm sorry, Monica. I didn't.
Oh, no, I mentioned, I know the story about him, a $20,000 purchase. I know he was a little bit of a wedding gift. I know there's so many people in the winner's circle here. Can you tell a little bit about the story and how much, first of all, this means to you?
Yeah, it's always nice to win, but to be honest with you, last week was the pressure week. For me, $8,000 is a lot of money. And when I got it back, it was everything's gravy. And then maybe the kids will use their share pretty good. So I don't know.
I know last time I talked to you was in his 2-year-old campaign, captured his first ever gold, followed that up with back-to-back gold victories. I mean, we can see how much he's progressed into his 3-year-old campaign. What does this horse mean to you?
He's a special horse, but. We've had a lot of nice horses over the years, but nothing, that makes money like this one. And hopefully, like the game plan is, he's a Saturday night horse for 2 or 3 years, and after that, we'll buy him a saddle and ride him.
Well, congrats on this victory. Well deserved.
Thanks.
Fantastic time of 149.3 for Desperate Man to capture PEPSI North America Cup.
Like Mike LaShawn.